YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, if it's your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Listen, people, uh, I titled this show uh, the way that I titled it because for those of us that are actually really old enough to actually really know what the fuck is actually really going on, y'all remember what it used to say on the mirror. And it will say, warning, objects are closer than what they actually appear. Right? Now, I say that to say this, right? Not only do you have to really have the ability to see what's going on, you also have to have the ability to hear what's going on. Sometimes it'll come like that, and you be like, "Oh, wait a minute, what the fuck did I just miss?" And then you go back and you replay it just to make sure that that's what the fuck you heard, right? And then even then you be like, "No, this motherfucker didn't just say this," and you rewind it again, right? Until you actually really come to the conclusion that this is really what this individuals rather actually like really saying. And depending on who you are and depending on what or who you're actually really talking about, there's no time for motherfucking mistakes. So I'm not going to doggone. So again, people, I'm not here. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not here to cause any type of ruckus. But if it's people like me that don't bring this out to the forefront, then the dumb masses will continue to go on believing every goddamn thing that they hear and see on television, right? But even with that, sometimes television will actually like really tell the truth. So I'm old, and I say that because y'all know the video that I did earlier, right? And this is, for the most part, this is part two, right? So now you can go back and like I said, I'm not gonna let y'all. Uh, I'm not gonna actually really turn the phone around and show it, but I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. And as always, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paulus Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. Just know I know who all my nieces and nephews are. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and play this for y'all.
Just this week, the mayor of Bridgeport has announced that the officers involved in this matter have been placed on administrative suspension. One of the officers also is forced to take early retirement. So Chantel's been calling for these officers to be removed from the streets since this case started. And so we've finally gotten just a little semblance of justice in that regard.
Wow. Chantel, I am so sorry for your loss. I want to know what has been the biggest misconception surrounding your daughter's death?
The biggest misconception is that my daughter was on drugs. She was not on drugs. Lauren worked out every day. She was on a plant-based diet. She went to college. She had her own business in her home.
I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna play it again just in case y'all didn't hear it. But when I give the signal,
The biggest misconception is that my daughter was on drugs. She was not on drugs. Lauren worked out every day. She was on a plant-based diet. She went to college. She had her own business in her home.
till next time.